So the project is configured and run. One of the things that we haven't enabled yet is unit testing. If you look at the CMake lists file, you will see that there is an option to enable testing, but CLion really does not have a facility to enable that easily from within its own system. But that's perfectly fine because we already have installed CMake on the system. We can use the CMake GUI, the graphical user interface front end for CMake, to actually enable that option. So let's do this. So we got to go to the Finder and our applications, and there's the CMake app, and there it is. And we have to point it to our build directory, and then it will give us all the options that CMake has configured. So let's do this. We go to browse the build directory, and it's going to be, of course, in our home directory. So it's browse build. Okay, users, JH, and then here DBC demo, and our build directory right now is CMake build debug. So let's open this up, and we see all the different configuration options that the system has already detected. And the one thing that we see down here is indeed the enable testing checkbox. So we just have to check that to switch this on, hit configure to reconfigure the system. This check now has enabled the search for Qt, and it has found the Qt test module, as you can see from the red lines on the top. So we have to configure this one more time to arrive at a stable configuration, as each configuration run can enable other options. So we've got to run it at least twice to make sure that we have a stable configuration. And when we have done this, we can generate the project, and that has been done. It's now on disk, so that CLion can find it. And CLion, in this case, actually should have found the new system, but sometimes it doesn't do that. So let's go ahead and actually go here under Tools and CMake and reload the project. If we reset the cache, then that option is gone, so we just have to reload the CMake project. And once it has done this, and it is done with updating the system, we should see a new executable target in our target list up here for building, and that is, well, actually we see two, but we want the one here for our SSN test. This is an executable that runs the unit tests for the social security number class. So we can go ahead and select that to build and run. And now let's build and run this. So what this will do is it will recompile the whole system and all the dependencies to enable testing, and then of course it will also compile and run the unit test. And so it has been done, and we can see here that indeed the unit tests are built, and the unit test executable runs, and we have altogether 64 passed tests and no failed tests. So, and that's how we enable unit testing in our system via CMake. And again, if you want to disable this, again, you just go ahead and disable unit testing via the CMake GUI, and then reload the generated project from within CLion, and we are good. So that's how you enable unit testing and how to run a unit test in from within CLion. There's a larger infrastructure here that allows us to run multiple tests at once, but we'll leave that for another day.